Kia ora friends, I am Carmel from New Zealand and I am a meditation teacher as well as a manifestation or your manifestation practice teacher. And in this video I am going to speak with you about the little known universal laws and a little bit about the law of assumption and how you can use this in your meditation practice. It will suit you if you are naturally curious, if you understand that your imaginative mind is the 90% of your mind or your subconscious mind, if you are naturally spiritual, if you are interested in challenging all of your own beliefs, then watch on. This is going to probably be of interest for you. Here they all are. The law of oneness, the law of free will, the law of vibration, the law of attraction, the law of reward, the law of gender and balance, the law of cause and effect, the law of relativity, the law of expansion, the law of polarity, the law of rhythm, the law of attunement, and the law of assumption. And that is what we're going to be talking about today. Forget the bonus links are below if you want to make this easier for you. Look in the description. I've added some little links in there for you. Really cool thing about this law that I'm going to talk to you about, the law of assumption, is that it's kind of like the 13th. So the universal law that it relates most to is the law of vibration. And to explain this super quickly to you, the law of vibration is essentially your beliefs, as you're already working with the law of assumption and the law of vibration. And this is basically because your core beliefs form a set of vibrations to which life is attracting. And you've already created a state within you from the millions and millions of conversations you've had over your life and the life experience that you built up. And this is creating a pattern for you, which is the law of assumption, the law of vibration. Okay. The second thing, you've already been repeating unconscious blocks for a very long time. So when you start to work with conscious desires, it's actually way harder than you realize to consistently imagine the success of them. I'm going to give you an example here. So think of some state that you currently desire which you are not. You may desire to have a new house, but you are not a homeowner, you're a renter, and you really you look for evidence that tells you that it's really hard to own a house. So that energy of happy house owner, for most people, is one of safety and happiness and a feeling of accomplishment and the gratitude, thankfulness, joy, happiness, pleasure, comfort, all of those positive emotions. If you are feeling the absence of that, it can make you feel, it can give you the opposite feeling. So you have to step into the energy or the feelings of this happy home ownership and assume that you have your house. One of the easiest for desire, and an easy way to get there, is to think about something that you're already successful with. So if you're good at drumming up business, if you're good at sales, if you're good at relationships, think about the easy way that you can bring these successful manifestations about, because you are essentially you are attracting these positive outcomes because of your persistent assumption, this idea of yourself, this inner conversation that you have with you, this inner seeing that you have, this inner calibration that you have, which is shaping the form. All of us have an area that we're really good at. You just have to think what that is for yourself, and again, not look outside of yourself, but just really think for yourself, what are you good at? Which does take a little bit of time and a little bit of reflection, but you'll be able to find it. And then essentially those feelings that make you feel good and that bring about consistent good results, you just think of an outcome that for you means success, and make it a really small outcome. It could be, in the case of the happy house, opening the door, walking up the steps to your home. Have someone in your imagination confirm to you that you've been successful. So it could be a partner, it could be a child, it could be a brother or sister, it could be a friend. Just imagine them saying, well done, awesome, how good do you feel? And you're going, yeah, I feel awesome. And then just replay those feelings. Instead of thinking about all the things that are going to get in the way and the lack, just like completely block that out of your mind. With that one tiny act, put it into your dream space every night. Put it into your meditation. Find some meditation practice. And as I said, in the links below, I've put this sound technologies because they are one thing that works. You don't have to think about the words. You just shut your eyes and you allow the brain technologies to take over and to do the rewiring work, to access your theta and delta and even lower brain waves. But the key point is just before sleep or just before you're getting into that really good feeling meditation space, and you know it because you feel it, replay this assumed reality. Just replay it and keep going. I can't emphasize this enough, having faith, because everything in your life is this combined accumulation of what you've been thinking, 70,000 thoughts per day, okay? How many days have you been on this earth? All of that accumulation is creating this magnetic field, is creating this vibrational field. You're already assuming. So when you're building a new pattern, you've got to have faith. Ignore the evidence until the big signs show up. They're going to show up for you, okay? They will. You just have to have faith in this imaginary process. Because look, if you need inspiration, there is not a thing in our human race, not one thing that hasn't been created by somebody's imagination. I always use Bitcoin as an example. Bitcoin is a totally imaginary process that was thought up. And just when it first came out, everyone was absolutely incredulous, but now we have exchanges where people are buying not only Bitcoin, but many other cryptocurrencies. So have faith that when a big enough pattern is created, this 99% universal energy forms into matter and then condenses before our eyes as form. So what you have to do is replay the energy of your desired state, but you can never know the answer. So in terms of using that example of the happy house, and maybe because you win the lottery, it could be because someone leaves you a fortune. It could be because you just happen to stumble upon a mortgagee sale. You've just got no idea how this is going to occur, but it will occur just in the same way that you're positively attracting outcomes now. It works the same way. Really, really simple practice for your meditation. It's so unbelievably easy, is just think of an outcome that for you means success and make it a really small outcome. It could be, in the case of the happy house, opening the door, walking up the steps to your home. Have someone in your imagination confirm to you that you've been successful. So it could be a partner, it could be a child, it could be a brother or sister, it could be a friend. Just imagine them saying, well done, awesome, how good do you feel? And you're going, yeah, I feel awesome. And then just replay those feelings. Instead of thinking about all the things that are going to get in the way and the lack, just like completely block that out of your mind. With that one tiny act, put it into your dream space every night. So that's a wrap from me. I hope that makes it easy for you. If you wish to join my mailing list to this book, which will be launching on the 8th of November 2023, the link is below. I'd love you to join. There's so many ways that you can deepen your practice that I explain in this book. So be sure to subscribe to this channel so you can find more of your inner you, more meditation and more manifesting.